Hello everybody, welcome back to No Limits 2. Today we're going to be hop here, taking a little bit of a trip down memory lane here. It has been quite some time since we've been in this game. I believe it's been at least a couple years. And, you know, what better off to start than taking out the fairgrounds again. This was something that was, way before its time. Way before anything like that even exists as a game alone, and the mechanics of this game, was, or this park specifically, was way before its time. You know, Especially with this, the mechanics are not even built for this game. You cannot find the mechanics really right anywhere when it comes to, the game itself, which is just, very amazing how someone was able to make this. And I've heard in the past where this game was supposed to be updated, it's supposed to be expanded with new rides and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I think that may have fallen through. I don't exactly know what happened when it came to that. But it's really unfortunate that, that never happened. I heard many rumors on this and stuff like that, and, it just fell through, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of a trip down memory lane and see what we can do. Got a little bit of stage and music. I've heard. Let's go turn this off here. I don't know if this copyright or not. Let's actually. Okay, you can just turn this off by just clicking on this sticker over here, but this was a pretty amazing stage and ran a controversy in my comment section here. I was concerned last time that we were here that, this music that was being played, I was concerned whether or not it was copyrighted. And the dev said that, it was his own music, which I don't believe it because I've heard these songs before in real life, and it's probably been around way before this thing has ever been built, or even No Limits 2 ever existed. And another guy actually commented and said, no, you did not make this music. It's actually, a copyrighted music. So, the dev to me was seeming kind of sketchy, trying to wasn't being totally honest with everybody, and falling through things and saying he created something when he didn't. That never made any sense to me. I would hope that's not the case. I cannot confirm whether or not these songs were actually made by him. There's no credibility to these songs, saying that, it's copyrighted by him or it's confirmed where it was made by him, but I highly doubt it. It doesn't seem possible or logical to me because I've heard them play like complete other people, other artists, so I don't believe it. Oh, we got Donald Trump over here. This was kind of interesting. I guess this is probably an inside joke, I would imagine. But very interesting. I got some fries over here. Also, you can actually drink the beer. Get a little bit drunk off of this too. You'll start seeing stars. Oh, that's amazing. Wet down the mug. Okay. I also believe you can't really do anything with this. I think this was something that just worked, so can't really do anything with this, unfortunately. You can probably climb up these, I would imagine. But we also have SpongeBob and Patrick, which I don't know how we got away with that. This is a copyright thing, but we can make SpongeBob float, which is interesting. It just float right in the sky. And we got a blimp up there. I didn't even realize there was a blimp over there. That's interesting. so much things you can interact with. We also have this. Let's go try to do this while we're drunk. Oh, it's not letting me interact with it. Used to be able to. Maybe it's E. It is E. I was clicking on it like an idiot. Yep, I am so drunk right now. I can't even barely do this. Damn. The sway on this gun is real. Well, we're not drunk anymore. There's no stars. And we're out of bullets. Oh, that's great. What are you gonna do? I mean, it just sways everywhere. You just can't do anything. Used to. I want to go back to that stage real quickly. Used to be able to. I don't know if we can do it anymore, but you used to be able to grab a turkey leg. I believe I did it once, but it fell through a little bit. I don't even think I remembered how to do it. But we're going to see if we can do it because I know there's some here. Yeah, you can't really interact with this, unfortunately. By the way, something that I've noticed about that, I don't think I've ever seen a turkey leg in, like, inside a fairgrounds before. I don't know if I've ever seen that. If it exists, I probably have never got it before because it's a little weird. Especially, like, big turkeys like that. Like, what? No. I just want to see if there's anything else we can interact with here. Not seeing very much. But when it comes to this specifically, there's other better games out there that has been made, such as Virtual Rides 3. You know, have been. You know, it's a game about all of this. A lot more rides, and I noticed they've been trying to update it a little bit. Okay, so this is a weird side. I believe we can go in here. Oh, that's bad. No. We're gonna get away from that. Yeah, that's what you want to do. I don't even think you can. What's this? Oh, we can sit down. I didn't realize that. But I don't think you can get alcohol in a fairgrounds either. That's another thing that, you know, it's kind of something that you don't want. Just mixed with rides, a whole bunch of crowds. That's something that you're just asking for, you know, something pretty bad to happen. And including most fairgrounds are at like parks or something like that. I can't even do this. Yeah, I can't do that. Alright, something that's kind of broken. I don't think that works very well. But anyways, let's go and see if we can find some rides here. I know I'm stuttering over my words a little bit. Just so much to look at. Oh, we're talking about the alcohol in parks. You know, of course, you're just asking for something bad to happen. But another thing, most fairs are, you know, at, you know, local parks. For example, my local park, alcohol is not allowed on park premises at all. This seems way too tall. Like, that is humongous. Oh, it seems like I'm crouching sometimes. But anyways, so I would assume local parks would regulate that to say, no, you can't sell alcohol here. Because this is not an environment that you want to deal with. But we can go into rights and see if I can remember how to do this. You can barely fit through this freaking door. What the heck? Okay. Okay, so now we have full control over the ride. Maybe we can press H. It shows us ride controls. Yeah, looks like that's the same thing. Sometimes you can go through and you'll have different pages for certain rides. I've noticed that, but we're gonna go ahead and close the harness here, which is T. Maybe we can change the lights. I don't think these are working very well. Maybe those are turned on. I don't know. These can be weird sometimes. I think we can go ahead and... What in the hell was that? You guys hear that? I don't even know what that was. Maybe we can go... A. We may actually have to activate it first. Oh, I think it is... Oh, it's Q to increase speed. I think it is... So D is to rotate it right here. Go ahead and step up to full speed here. Let's have a strobe light here. I see there's lights on the bar thing up there. Probably where it's coming from the most. I think with this now, we're going to use iron speed here. Go ahead and put it back to normal. It's pretty close. Now we can go ahead and request activation. Hopefully stop the ride. Should automatically apply the brakes, I would hope. Just like it is. The harnesses, once we request activation, we may have to press X again. But I think it comes up automatically, the harnesses do. Yep, they came up automatically. Alright, so now we can switch back to automatic here, which is this black box here. We can switch it to off for automatic if we want to take control, and put it back on if we are releasing things. And you can barely fit through that. That is quite ridiculous. It would put a chair there anyways. to get rid of that. Trying to remember all the controls here. Okay. So, there was something that I was meaning to discuss with you guys in terms of what has been going on with me, when it comes to videos and stuff like that. I have unfortunately came across some complications with living arrangements right now, and right now I am living with somewhat of a family member. It is my aunt's sister. House plans have changed, and I'm just temporarily living here. I am planning on getting a part of my own here pretty soon, but they kind of under pressure doing that. Living with a complete stranger, somebody that I've never met, is not something I want to personally do. But that's ultimately what's been happening. Also, I have gotten a new job here. I am now a bus driver and a evening custodian. I may try to see if I can't do some videos to show you guys exactly what I do. It may not be perfect or, don't know exactly how I would do that, but I also got to make sure I follow the rules. I don't want to get in too much trouble. But I'll see what I can do here in terms of that. Right now I'm waiting for this right to give me control again, because I don't think even if we did change it, it's not going to allow me to take over until it is finished with this compact cycle. But, it's something that, is enough to pay the bills, and, a lot of you may be asking what's going on with the trucking industry and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I ever be ready. This surgery has somewhat changed how, things are. Things have not been the same ever since that. I'm not feeling myself, and I needed something that I could step back, but maybe a little bit easier that I can do, but enough to where it pays the bills. And working at the local school, it definitely does. I did work there last year in the past, but some things fell through, and I decided to return, and I enjoyed my job. It may not be the best job, may not be the most satisfactory job, but I enjoy it. Work with great people. Get to work with my local community here. Get to do things that not everybody gets to do, and it is something that I'm very happy with right now, and not sure if I want to change it. And even including with the job that I do now, I would have a better opportunity, be able to see my family, be able to, do things with my family that I don't get to do otherwise. So that's something that, you sort of get removed from the trucking industry. You don't get to spend time with the family, and that's something that you have to sacrifice. And it just became too much after a while. I don't know if it was the company that I was working for, but I was just under a lot of stress at this time. Barely got any home time, 34-hour reset. That was pretty much all that I got, and that's not even a weekend at home. So, I just got to the point to where it just something that I couldn't do anymore. Will I return in the future? Probably. But I can't, confirm this. Also, another thing that's becoming more of an issue is when I was driving a truck, I'm going to start really do some of this here. We're going to go ahead and put up the help screen here. I guess this doesn't have more than one page. Okay, so we can go ahead and close the harnesses here. We're going to go ahead and press X to request activation or the platform here. This was one of the rides that I've really struggled with because it can be complicated. You have to press a W, pass this W, back and forth. Okay, let's get rid of that camera angle. That was terrible. The other time that's just trying to get speed up. Just when it's at a stopping point, you switch the other direction. And eventually you get with the groove here. Not enough to make a complete circle yet. As soon as you get to the point to where you can make a complete circle, then you can, just hold on it onto it and it will spin around. Here we go, fireworks. Let's see the fireworks. Let's go switch this automatically again. Come on, get out of your damn seat. I'm gonna go take a picture of this. This is amazing. I guess that's it. That was quite an interesting fireworks show. Not bad at all. What is this? Okay, we're on fly mode. That was what is going on here. But I think I am going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I know this was a kind of a short video. There's not very much to show. We got to see a couple rides here. It's interact with a couple of things, but this was a very good trip down memory lane. It's unfortunate that nothing really turned very much when it comes to this mod specifically. And No Limits 2 and, the game itself have become sort of obsolete. It's one of those games that, I just became, uninteresting anymore. Not very many updates. It was, a non-completed project. They could have done a lot more with this than what they did. Added, crowds, stuff like that. Actual writers to the game. But unfortunately, that just didn't work out. I wish it did, but what are you gonna do? But as I said, I'm gonna be wrapping things up here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.